This video is definitely long overdue. I meant to do this like a month ago, but I wasn't able to because I was busy with my new job or busy making other YouTube videos. Speaking of my new job, if you watched my last video in this channel, you know that I'm working with AM Trace. So if you want to know about my job, feel free to check it out. It talks about my experiences earlier and all that. Now it's time for me to address you guys about this. Like, if you've been following this channel, you know that I'm currently that I was helping two people with city council. One is Shaeleigh Severino, and the other is John Cho. Now notice in that sentence I said was. Well, the first one that I've been helping out is Shaeleigh Severino. It's like, if you watch my video of me volunteering with Shaeleigh Severino, it actually started out as looking for a job and all that, but the pay I was gonna get wasn't really good. I was supposed to do an interview, but I turned it down to the other jobs, which I regretted, but then I found Job Path, and then I made some dumb decisions and regret and ended there. I mean, then I am in AM Trace now, and it's going well and all that. Anyway, even when I turned down the interview, I was told that I can volunteer and help out, and it was a great honor. I've been helping Shaeleigh Severino with City Council since August, and as you watch this channel, I include so many videos of me helping out with Shaeleigh and talking about the situations of the events and all that stuff. So August 2021 was when I became part of the team and helped out and all that. So it's like, things have been going so well. Like, she actually has a YouTube channel involved in her city council race, and there have been so many videos of her on YouTube besides the ones that I made where she's making an impact to the community and all that. It's like, everything was going so well and all that. Then everything changed later on. It's like when Shaeleigh talks about her campaign stuff and all that involved in the community in this nation, she always either emails about it, posted on her Severino for City Council Facebook page, Instagram, or Twitter. So I was getting daily reminders of what's going on, and of course been helping her spread the word about her campaign and all of that, supporting her and all that. And then everything changed in April. It's like, she sent an email about stuff on the beginning of April. Then she had a month-long break where I didn't get an email. Considering that she emails the community about her race and all that, it is weird. It was weird not hearing anything. And then I keep looking at the Severino for City Council page on Facebook, and then I saw that the last thing she posted was March, and she had posted nothing else after that. That's really bad and all that. But of course, I could just look at her Twitter and see what she posted. She posts a lot on Twitter. But then I found out that the last thing she posted was on March 31st, and again, didn't post anything for the entirety of April. At this point, I've started to freak out, like many of her supporters and all that. So much so that I contacted several of her friends, several people that are supporting Shaeleigh, asking them if they heard anything from her and what was going on. And I also messaged her myself, but of course got nothing. And when I did get replies from her friends, they said they don't know, they haven't heard anything, and all of that. At that point, I was getting concerned, and I did not like what was going on. I had a scary feeling that something's gone wrong with the campaign, and it's have reached the ultimate downfall. Well, after waiting for a long time, I finally got an email from her on May 6, 2021. And as the first thing she says, she does not have the best news. So, from the looks of it, you may be asking a lot about this. And the answer is yes. It's with unfortunate news that on May 6, 2021, Shaeleigh Severino has announced that she has officially suspended her city council campaign. So that was really sad. It's like I was scared that it was gonna end, and it was not gonna end the way we wanted, and it eventually did. Like even looking at months ago where she didn't get enough signatures for the canvassing and all that, I still believe that she was still doing well. She still holds strong and all that. But sadly, this time around, it wasn't enough, and that's what it led to an end. So besides her telling us the news about this, she actually released a statement about her suspending her campaign. And on that announcement, she said, "When I announced my campaign for city council, I told my friends and neighbors I was running to be an advocate for my community, not another politician. 4 years as a paralegal and a decade as a community organizer had shown me how the people of District 32, especially young people, people of color, immigrants, and other marginalized communities, were being ignored and undeserved. Their voices were unheard and their needs were unmet. Over the last 8 months, this campaign has connected with hundreds of voters, organized clothing drives, supplied community fridges, equipped local businesses with PPE, and engaged with this community on a deep level. Along the way, I have had the chance to speak my truth and stand up for what I believe this district needs: better schools, more reliable public transit, stronger environmental protections, and a new approach to policing and community safety." So she said 8 months. So pretty much when I started helping her out, she started her campaign and all that. So most of all, I've had the chance to prove that everyone deserves a seat at the table, including a 21-year-old LGBTQIA Afro-Latina with a disability who dreamed of making a difference for her community. District 32, like all of New York City, is home to a vibrant array of diverse communities, and it is well past time for that diversity to be reflected in our leadership. While this campaign has been an overwhelmingly positive experience, there have been difficulties along the way. From the outset, it was clear that forces were actively against my campaign. It's unfortunate that a city known for its diversity and progressive values consistently makes it difficult for non-traditional candidates to succeed in its elections. Looking ahead, I now see that my path to victory in the primary in June is no longer viable. Therefore, I have decided, sadly, to suspend my campaign. This was not an easy decision by any means, but it is the right one. While this campaign may be over, my work is far from finished. I will continue to advocate the needs of my community, emphasizing the political power of the people of District 32. In the coming months, I will be launching a voter registration drive aimed at registering younger voters, immigrant voters, and voters of color throughout the district. The people of District 32 are so much powerful than they even know, and I'm out to prove that starting right now. I want to thank everyone who gave themselves to this campaign, from my incredible staff and volunteers to everyone who donated their time, money, and energy to our movement. I look forward to continuing the hard but essential work to make this district and this city a better, stronger, and more inclusive place for all New Yorkers. This fight has only just begun. So that was the letter that Shaeleigh has made when announcing her suspension. Now, you may be asking how I reacted to this. I feel very sad and very disappointed that she ended her campaign like this. I know, it was, she was struggling and all that, but I kind of wish she'd waited till it got to the primary to suspend the campaign. She continued to do all the things, and the primary goes there, and it does not go well, and be like, oh shucks, it didn't go well, it's done. It's really sad because she is a really good person and she worked hard and all of that. And I had believed and I was positive that she was gonna win it all and all that. I was hoping to see the youngest person to win city council and all that. And the fact that that none of us won't be able to for this time around, it feels really sad. It's like things were going so well and then it went down the drain and all that. I literally wish it ended in victory, but that's what it is and all that. But I want to thank Shaeleigh and everyone for allowing me to be part of the campaign and help out with the campaign and the community and all of that. Being part of Shaeleigh's campaign team is something I will never forget, and I know it's going to help me with my future and all that. I learned a lot from it, and it's going to help me and all that. And knowing that Shaeleigh is not giving up and is not done is impressive. She's the type of person that takes an L, but always finds a way to come back. It's like she is gonna come back, and she is gonna come back strong. It's like, what is she going to do now that she's no longer campaigning for city council? Only time will tell, but I know she's going to do a lot of good things for this community and this nation and all that. And I'm interested to see where she goes from here. But Shaeleigh, if you're watching this video, I wish you nothing but the best of what you're doing for your future and all that. It's like you're a very good person and dedicated to this nation, and you have a lot of people by your side that will support you no matter what you do and all that. It's like you may not be city council and all that, but you always have my support. I'm gonna be by your side no matter what. So it's like, I, like many others, will want to see you win, and we want to see you succeed and do a lot of things and all of that. Cause this nation and this state deserves great people like you and all that. So whatever you're doing, you will always have my support and all of that. So that's what I have to say. So yeah, Shaeleigh is done, and now I'm only down to one person helping out with city council. So now John Cho is the only person left I'm helping out with city council, and thankfully John Cho is doing well and all that. He's getting closer to the primary, and once the primary comes, whatever happens will happen. But I hope that John Cho will emerge victorious in the primary and in the general election for City Council District 20. So, he may have lost the battle with Shaeleigh, but for John Cho, it's still going. I want you all to please continue to support John Cho for City Council. Please volunteer. Please spread the word about his campaign. Please donate and all that. As for Shaeleigh, I want you to continue to support Shaeleigh and her mission and whatever she does in the future. They are both great people, and I'm glad to be helping out with them and all that. So, this has been Justin McGolan, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and God bless America.